Hi there and hello everybody. Coming online to your brilliance, coming online to your joy, waking up to love, waking up to wholeness, waking up to goodness, waking up to the truth. The truth is that we're loved and lovable. Just heard the toaster from Angie go off on the 1.5 setting. The truth is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're always going to be loved and lovable. Dr. Flow principle number 1. Dr. Flow principle number 2 is that you're imperfectly perfect, whole, and complete exactly as you are right now. You have all the tools in your hands right now to make your miracle begin for you today. You may not have all the money you need or everything, sorted, but you certainly have the tools in your hands to ask for help and to make a bigger miracle and bigger blessing begin to start, for you. Begin today. And the third principle of Dr. Flow is that you got to see it for yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your honesty, your openness, and your willingness to be loved and lovable in life. Production does not like when I clean my glasses with the wardrobe, but because they have provided for me through donations wonderful lens cleaners, they're just not where I am right now. Let's pick a card, shall we, to guide our discussion today. It is Third Eye Chakra Friday. The mantra of the day is I see. I see. But we're not merely talking about with the eyeballs, we're talking about with our third eye. And we're going to talk about that in a second once I pick a card that helps me. I see love. Yes, start dropping your I see mantras, your personal I see mantras into the chat. We're joined today by VIP Ron, even though I don't think he has an official membership yet. But VIP Ron, VIP Gabby, VIP Tara, VIP Snacks, VIP StarlightMysticBotanica.com. They're already putting their affirmations. I see blank. What do you see? I see increase. I see passion. I see abundance. I see things to pray for. I see things to heal. I see abundance and happiness. Yes, yes. What else do you see today? Oh, wow. We are seeing that it's not personal. On this Friday, you're in the Daily Boost from Love and Action Network. You can learn more about us. The whole team is on the page. And Angie, I'm going to add you on there soon for Real Loves Club. But the whole team is on the front page now. lovedandlovable.org to learn more about us and our mission. And these Daily Boost and love concerts and the ways that we're putting our love in action just for today. You can go to the site. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And just for today, we recognize, y'all, that it's not personal. None of this. It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. You have to recognize in this life, folks, that the majority of things that are going on, especially the things that are coming inbound towards you, they don't have anything to do with you. There are things that are your concern. As a healer, as a donation-based healer, as a donation-based coach, for me to go out into the streets as I have multiple times this year and ask for help to a lot of folks is a declaration of me being a fraud. I'm not a fucking fraud. I'm loved and lovable, and I'm human. I'm a human under capitalism. I'm a human under all of the causes and conditions that you are. But you can understand how, thinking about people's reactions. What will they say in my hometown if they see me out on the internet shaking my titties for donations for back rent from October? Will that discredit me and my entire witness and character? These things start to weigh on you. You start to not ask for help because you are really concerned about how people are going to view you. You're concerned that people will think less of you for having a low moment in your life. Get over yourself. It ain't personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. That's why I'm going to continue to ask for help. And then once we clear this hurdle, we're going to start getting back to asking for this lentils money to go and do the mission. Tara, my chief admin ops officer, is like, yo, can we get this money raised for this man so he can get distraction free again about serving these people lentils and building awesome concerts that raise the vibration of hope on the planet and offer true help to those who want it? There are people who really want to be free. Y'all are standing in the way. Anybody talking about anything? There are people who want a ceasefire now. Anybody want a ceasefire now? And all other conversations are standing in its way. Remember, every action in life is love itself or call for love. We're no longer wanting to entertain the distractions. How can we be of service to you today? How can we love you? How can we coach you, teach you, anchor you? A lot of this 30, 60, 90, Ron, is about anchoring you daily in your loved and lovable vibration. So that when life knocks you upside the head, and trust me, bitch, it's going to knock you upside your head because you are anchored in your I am. Hey! And because you're anchored in your I feel. Come on, love and action. And because you're anchored in your I do. I know what the fuck I did. Okay? Because you're anchored in your I love. Woo! Because you are anchored in your I speak. Because you are anchored in your I see. That's today. You will joyfully overcome the bullshit. You'll ask for help and not stop asking until you get it. And you'll see that eventually your bills will be paid by love through people. Once again, Poppy Water and I talk about this all the time. The story of the gardener who came upon a dilapidated garden that was all grown over and weeds were everywhere. I see you, Loki. The chief cat in the sanctuary. He's eating the food. Now he's pouncing with butterflies and things. It's a wonderful spring day here. Gardener happened upon a dilapidated, grown over garden. I've shared this story before, and Poppy Water mentioned it a few days ago. And he began to till the land and clear it and seed it and water it, and it became the most beautiful garden in the community. And of course, the religious people came to him and said, wow, glory to God. Praise God for this wonderful garden. And he said, yes, I see what you're pointing to. Praise God, yes indeed, for this wonderful garden, but you should have seen this garden before I got a hold of it. Y'all should have seen my light bill before love got a hold of it. Ha ha! You should have seen it. But I had to get out of my own way as it related to people's reactions to me and the way I show up and how I choose to love and advocate for people and be a healer on this earth in the year of our so-called Lord 2024. Let me chill out and talk about these chakras. We go through a chakra a day. Once again, root chakra, I am. Sacral chakra, I feel. Solar plexus chakra, I do on Tuesdays. Heart chakra on Wednesday, I love. Thursday's all about the power of speaking. I speak in the throat chakra. Fridays is third eye Friday. I'm just regrouping this and rehashing this for the newbies in the network, like Ron and Gabby and beyond. They are new here. We've been here for years and months. Same shit. I love you, Ron. See the good today. See the good. It's Third Eye Fridays, folks. All about your insight and your intuitive wellness. Wearing the color blue and indigo for forgiveness and calm and communication and confidence and knowing and your comfort in this life. Find blue in your area. You could go outside and look at the blue sky that I see here and start thinking about what it means to be calm and confident. I think we were talking yesterday with Gabby about courage, and putting blue on, which I also said was red. I don't know. I'm not really the color magic person here. That's Poppy Water. He has books upon books about it. See a different witch. It's either blue or red. We're both. You can eat foods like blackberries and plums and grapes and start affirming over yourself what you see. I see community. I see support. I see a way where there was no way. For you with your pet rock familias, as Caden calls them, those of you who believe in crystals and the power of manifestation through crystal technology, and it is a technology. It's a technology. Indigo gabbro, blue kyanite, labradorite, lepidolite, amethyst, and lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is also good for yesterday, the I speak chakra. Those singers, there are many singers who conjure their voices and their expression with lapis, but you also can use it on third eye Fridays. I stopped carrying rocks around with me because they got heavy. You know, I can't be carrying a large ass amethyst from state to state. I just got to carry confidence in my heart. But for those of you who are anchored and grounded in those ways, those are the things. The body part of today's chakra is the forehead and the location between the eyes. You want to work on this area energetically every week. We tackle it every Friday. We love on it every Friday because if you do not focus on your third eye chakra or your insight place or your anchor of intuitive of wellness and awareness, if you don't focus on that at least once a week in the ways that we do here in this community and have been doing for over a year, you will be in confusion. You'll be misaligned with your intuition. You'll be very narrow-minded and you'll be shallow in your understandings and understandings. So if you're a person like, I just don't get it, or people, you're surrounded by people who are confused or narrow-minded. A lot of people in this particular community where I'm in right now, presently, very narrow-minded people. When I wear the wig in the grocery store, it's like I've got the plague. Their third eyes are not open, and they are not open to expansiveness. They are narrow in their ability to take in love, and most often because they're narrow in their ability to take in love, they're also narrow in the love they give. This is what happens when you can't see. I'm not talking about your eyes especially. When you can't see the love around you, you'll be very narrow-minded. I could be the most loving person in the whole grocery store and they cannot see me. This is what I keep telling y'all. Stop trying to wake up people who are pretending to be asleep. Light workers, hear me today. Wake it up, bitch. Wake it up. Stop trying to wake up people who are pretending to be asleep. They're narrow-minded. The love cannot fully. There is a wellspring of love. There is an avalanche of love. There is a waterfall of love that is trying to fall on you. You cannot let it overtake you if you're not in it and under it. If you're narrow, I don't really like waterfalls, Dr. Flo. They're not my thing. Okay, well then how would you like to receive your abundance today? How would you like to click into, as Ron was talking about yesterday, great discernment. When you're aligned with your third eye, when you are seeing with your third eye and with your spiritual eyes and your physical eyes, you begin to have great discernment. You begin to have clarity. You begin to be imaginative. You begin to say things like, I wonder if we can make $500 in 3 days to help you move forward. I wonder, Tara. I wonder. The power of the imagination. The power of being connected to yourself and being connected to the world. And every person that gave to us will see prospering in their lives, but not on some woo-woo-ish, on what is real. Abundant people bless other people, and then they see their blessings come in. This is law. What I give is amplified back to me. In this economy of love and hope. Thank you, mods. I really appreciate you. So you want to be great in your discernment. You want to have clarity in your thoughts and in your parts, and you want to tap into your intuition, and you want to stay connected and grounded. There were so many opportunities this week in my life, personally and professionally, for me to just float off into the Nile of my experience. We're connected. We're strong. We're capable. We are, and they are, and we all are joyfully overcoming. We are imagining. Oh, it's so much imagining. We are imagining. Why is that so hard today? Maybe I need to imagine more. We are imagining what's beyond where we are. We're grateful and content for where we are, but we also are becoming imaginative about our future. Imagining. I'm just not doing enough of it. If I can't say it, how you gonna do it, Dr. Flo, if you can't say it, right? Imagining what lays beyond these debts. Imagining what lay beyond these live streams. Imagining what lay beyond in our dreams, goals, and ambitions and worthwhile causes. We are worthy today and every day of having our needs met. And there are people who do want to indeed cover us. This week's theme, if I'm not mistaken, is one day at a time. And boy, if I didn't take on that advice, I would have been, and this is a technical term, folks, fucked. If I did not take 1 moment, 1 minute, 1 hour at a time, I'd be living in an alternate reality. So as I just said, the week's theme is one day at a time. I believe that this is the 6th day of the week. Day 6 of 52 weeks of conscious contact with Melody Beatty. This is an anchor text. This is our 3rd year reading through this. It is something that we lean on as a foundational text, or one of our foundational texts, to help us stay grounded in our energies. It is based on the teachings of Alcoholics Anonymous, Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, and all the 12-step programs. The program is free, and we run on donations. So someone from our community is online every day, walking us non-anonymously. We're very, unlike the anti-black commenter earlier on TikTok, We are quite here every day for love. Anyway, day 6. Thank higher power. They use the God word here. I don't really mess with the God word a lot these days because which one are you talking about? Which God? Which one? They're like, oh, the God. Oh. You mean the one that calls for ceasefire? The ones that feeds and clothes and keeps the light on for people? The ones that create uplifting programming for strong and loved and lovable global citizens? Which God? When people start talking about God bless you, I'm like, wait now. All blessings ain't blessings, we've learned. Which God are you talking about? So we just say higher power here, or source, or improvement, or love. I feel like today I'm going to substitute that G word with improvement. Because God, believe it or not, folks, is improvement. The God you pray to is the improved version of yourself. They're going to call me a heretic and try to turn more off than my lights, child. When I start telling them, Tara, that the God they pray to is the improved version of themselves. Spicy. Thank improvement for the ability to break life down into days. Thank improvement for the ability to break life down into days. The gratitude focus for this week is that we can start and end each day by being grateful for everything that happened in it and the help we encountered along the way. We can start and end each day by being grateful for everything that happened in it and the help we encountered along the way. There's a new number of my back debts thanks to the love globally sourced in this community. Last I saw, it was one. Could someone help me again? How does he not even know his own debts? Because the money came in and I released it already. It was never mine. 164 on that particular goal. And we are so grateful for the help we've encountered, and we will pour it back into the community. Every dollar, every word of encouragement, every offer of support that has come through, we will pour it back into the community as we are able. We are already doing so. It's being poured back into the debts, and it's also being poured into people who have just gotten out of incarceration and just want to have a good bite of food to eat. And it's being amplified in more ways than you all can see. And we also see it. We see it. It went from 660 to 164 in 3 days. Because love is still winning. I'm not the only person receiving and seeing the good today. And I ain't even talking about the money. I'm talking about a positive belief and expectation in the good that is you and your ability to manifest all of the goodness and mercy. Let's end today with 6 minutes on the clock with the authenticity chant from Emergent Strategy by Adrienne Maree Brown. This text, Emergent Strategy, and 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact are what we lean on for support. I read today, and I posted somewhere that something that we all know, mental health care and mental health support is often costly and unaffordable to people all over the place. And this is why we do what we do here in these sessions for free, because everyone needs a place to be able to get a clean cup of water for their hearts and minds and spirits. Thanks for being here today. I'll read the authenticity chant and then we'll be done. I'm so grateful for your love. My cup runneth over. Psalms 23. My cup runneth over. I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. My cup runneth over. I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. My cup runneth over. And I'm so grateful. Let me not posture. Let me not front. Let me not say yes to lives I don't want. Let me not use words that don't mean a thing. Let me be fly as I am. No trying. Let me good for my heart, not my rep. Let me be still when I can't take a step. Don't let me get too caught creating my face. Let me just love me all over the place. Let me just love me all over the place. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm going over to lovedandlovable.org. Thanks to the donors. It is paid up as well. At the top of the page, you can donate to our cause. You can click there to give cheerfully. You can scroll down the page and click the heart to get started on our membership. It's free and supportive to you. You can also read our Love in Action newsletter and listen to the podcast off of the main page. You can even listen to it by tapping on the link without giving your email if you want to check us out first. And also our entire team at present and growing is on the main page. We are supported here by Tara Praolo, the interim acting chief ops admin officer, Poppy Water, our associate creative director and also CEO of House of Mommy Water, a lot of snacks, Kaden B, who's our dungeon master and also producer here, and StarlightMysticBotanica.com. StarlightMysticBotanica.com, who is member services and also our spiritual practice lead. We also have Stacia J. Turner, who is our community visionary and advocate here. And we have a few positions that we need to open up, and that's all on the main page. We unequivocally believe that Black Lives Matter here. Don't start no mess with me. We unequivocally believe that Black Lives Matter. No human is illegal. Indigenous land, water, and rights must be protected. Shout out to the Lakota and all of these indigenous people that y'all put in cages in the country. Shout out to the Navajo. My heart is with you today as well. You must be protected. Love is love. Women's rights are human rights. Solidarity with trans people and issues are essential in this time. Ceasefire now. I'm going to edit the website right now because I'm a real one. And because I run the place with 2 minutes on the clock, I'm just going to add right here in this text, ceasefire now, and just update the website because these things to be said. This space does not provide therapy or medical advice and makes no claims to that end. Please see a therapist or licensed mental health professional to receive appropriate care. This space, Love in Action Network and Love City Academy, makes no claims to treat or cure any mental or medical health conditions. Participants are all engaged in this space of their free will. You're loved and lovable. Check out the site, and I'll see you tomorrow.